The following contest is a submission match. On the way to the ring, from Palatka, Florida, Michelle McCool. And the opponent, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Candice, Michelle.
Ready for ECW action in the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado. I'm feeling a little lightheaded from the elevation. How about you, Taz?
What are you saying? You trying to be funny? Don't try and be cute, because if you do that, you get choked out by me.
And on that happy note, let's await the opening bell. It looks like there's a beating of the minds going on in there right now. Get it? Beating of the minds?
Beating of the minds. I like that. In fact, consider that line stolen.
Hey, I'm throwing a flag for gimmick infringement.
Calm down. It's not like I shouted, "Oh my God!" Oh, that's really an innovative line. Oh, can't fight, can't fight. Shut up. I was talking to one of these superstars before the show, and they let me in on a little secret strategy we're planning for tonight.
And that's
wow! I guess it's true what they say. All's fair in love and war.
And there certainly isn't a lot of love being seen in that ring tonight.
Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
Sure can't. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it. Whoever thought we'd be calling this match together? Hey, partner?
Oh, fool. Hey, not for nothing. Wonder who I got heat with to be stuck with you.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, you better not get in her way right now.
She nails the spear. Anyone get the license plate on that sports car? What's going through the minds of these combatants right now?
About a million different things. Here's the deal. You got to think several steps ahead of your opponent, especially in this caliber of a match.
It really is a game of human chess.
Yeah, and I'm stuck next to the lowly pawn. Michelle McCool is one smart cookie. She taught 6th grade before coming to WWE. That's 2 grades higher than me.
I'm sure every one of her students turned in their assignments on time for fear of suffering a wrath.
I know about that. I probably would have gotten worse grades if she was standing in front of me all day. How could you pay attention in class? You couldn't. I don't get why people don't cheer Candice more. What do fans got against a beautiful chick like this?
I think they have something against beautiful women who break the rules, specifically.
You may not like the fans, but as a superstar, you got no choice.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Whoa, calm down there a little bit, Twinkle Toes. You're gonna leave a puddle.
Michelle McCool is one vicious diva. Just as soon stab you in the back than bat those baby blues at you.
Hey, relax. Just because she's more woman than you, don't get upset over that.
I know better than to try and pet a tiger. That's all I'm gonna say. When not in the ring, Candice has appeared on several television shows and TV commercials, including the year's biggest football game.
Whatever she's selling, I'm buying. She could talk a leopard into giving her spots.
You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
If you can please your fans on the way to a victory, then more power to you. It sure was a long, strange trip to get these superstars to square off like this.
No doubt, the shortest distance between 2 points may be a straight line, but I find this way more entertaining.
I'm with you, partner. And now they're here to put on a great show for all of us. I think everyone's gonna leave the arena with a smile on their face.
Not everyone. Remember, someone's gotta lose, and losing's not fun.
Good point. That's the price you pay to be a superstar. I think it's time to bring out the heavy firepower.
These superstars got it in them to cause a lot of damage, believe me.
Wow, now that one's not in the rule book. But you know what they say, it's not a crime if you don't get caught.
I don't know how the ref missed that one. God, either he's got something in his eyes or something in his pocket.
Well, I know it's 2020, partner. Apparently we can't say the same for the referee's eyesight. I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight.
Freedom of speech is definitely a cool thing, and we're getting a perfect example of it right now.
Michelle McCool is a former Diva Search contestant who's now become a very successful performer.
She may have not have won the Diva Search competition, but she did earn a job here in the WWE. You gotta give her an A for effort.
What kind of curve are you grading on, partner?
Are you blind to something? Michelle's got plenty of curves to grade.
The fans are getting whipped into a frenzy. Here it comes.
Whoa! She delivered that spear like the big guys do. That's the over.
Candice has been known to use that wand like Finlay uses his shillelagh as a weapon.
You're such a whiner, you know that? You just whine, like a little baby. I bet you used to be like one of those kids that ratted out the other kids who were cheating on the test. You're a whiner.
I just don't. Oh, now would you look at that? What an underhanded move.
Like I've said before, this ain't ballet. Not that there is any ballet, now that I think about it. Who knows? Actually, who cares?
They sure are. And you know that's going to have an effect on this match. This capacity crowd definitely has their favorite.
I've seen matches won and lost because of moves like this. You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head into this match.
Do I detect a tinge of jealousy? Maybe you didn't always get that kind of reaction from the audience. At 5 feet 10 inches tall, Michelle McCool is one tall diva. The only reason she wears high heels is to use them as weapons.
I'm sick of you ripping on Michelle. Let's face it, she's an educated professional.
Did you see that? What a desperation maneuver.
Hey, this is the time to go for desperate measures. I say, if it gives you an advantage, do it.
Look at that, that's gonna go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really gotta watch out for your opponent when they get fired up like this.
And the crowd, I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's gonna keep happening.
Hey, listen, it's a battlefield in there, let me tell you. You gotta do everything in your power to survive, legal or not.
Candice suffered a broken nose in the ring back in November of 2006, but returned to action only a month later.
You can't keep a good girl down, unless you try.
In her case, I guess you can't keep a bad girl down.
Nice!
You know what, I always thought
thought there was too many rules in this business anyway.
Silly me for looking forward to a clean, competitive match.
I'm not one to judge a match with stars, but this one is off the chain.
I agree, partner. These competitors are really giving it everything they've got tonight.
That would be a really good time to start wearing down a body part. I say go for the leg.
Sound like a manager. You ever considered that career path?
Nah, I'd be too tempted to jump in that ring and start choking people out.
I don't remember the last time I was so excited about him. Take a picture of this and put it in the dictionary next to the term compromising position.
No doubt. I don't care how tough you are. That hurts. Oh, geez. Someone's voice just went up a couple of octaves.
That may help with the karaoke bar, but it doesn't do much good in this match. And that's just about the last place you want a ring rope.
Besides sticking it in one ear and pulling it out the other, I can't think of a worse place.
You feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
I respect performers who can do moves that I couldn't pull off. For example, Candice has that little trolley dance thing she does. Huh, I'm so not good at that.
Thank you for a mental image that will haunt me until my dying day.
Hey, no problem. Anything for a pal, right?
How do you compare today's superstars with those when you were active in the ring?
Not like I'm Ed the Strangler Lewis over here. I've been in a ring with a lot of guys on that WWE roster.
Hey, my mistake. I guess it just feels like you've been out of action longer because I have to sit next to you week after week after week. The fans brought their signage to the arena, huh? What's your favorite sign?
I'm always partial to Taz is gonna kill you. I like that one myself. That used to get me amped up, no doubt.
I hope the fans know they're getting something special tonight.
They better. It's not every day you get to see a matchup like this. They sacrificed everything to get to this one match. That's some hardcore drama right there.
Sure is. That's what makes sports entertainment so compelling.
Well, that and having me on the mic.
Yeah, right. How could I forget that all-important aspect?
This has match of the year candidate.
I don't know if this is such a good move. This could be disastrous.
These superstars are like machines in there. Machines, I say.
I'm sure that means a lot to them, coming from the human suplex machine.
What can I say? It takes one to know one.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions heard tonight.
There's no mistaking who they like in this one.
What's the key to this time in the match?
You can't get distracted. You gotta keep your eyes on the prize and don't stop until you get your hand raised.
Easier said than done, partner, but good advice just the same. The match is far from over, but I'm already looking forward to the next time these competitors hook up.
Don't count your chickens before they cross the road. By the way, I hate that expression. In Brooklyn, there's no chickens. We got pigeons.
I see your point. They've had a lot taken out of them already.
These guys are tough to figure out.
Come on, ref! That should have been a disqualification right there!
Did you hear the bell? Me neither. So I guess the match goes on. Man, this match kind of makes me miss competing in the ring myself.
I wouldn't jump in there right now. Those superstars are really going at it.
Maybe you're right. How about I just smack you around a little bit?
How lucky are we to have the best seat in the house for this match?
This is what it's all about. Being front row for the best sports entertainment action on the planet.
I'd say this matchup has lived up to expectations so far. What do you think, partner?
Yeah, it's off.
Oh, come on. How about a little sportsmanship for once?
Rules and bones are meant to be broken. Hey, wasn't that on a TV somewhere?
The crowd is certainly giving these superstars a piece of their minds.
They better not give them too much. I'm not sure they'd have a whole lot to spare.
Who do you think has the advantage in this matchup?
It's too close to call. It all boils down to who wants it the most and what they're willing to sacrifice to get it. This is one of the better matches I've seen in a long time.
It certainly is a barn burner, to use a cliche.
If I want your opinion, I'll give it to you. You call the action, and I'll give the analysis, and I'll bring it in. Looks like they've come in here and stepped up their game.
Yep, but the ladder of success goes both ways. The losing side, that means a trip down one rung. What would you normally be doing in a match like this?
Well, by now I'd love to go out there taking a victory shower, but that's just me.
What's your favorite ECW memory?
It's tough to say, you know. Even though the big SOB smushed me, I think me and Bam Bam crashing through the ring left quite an impression.
More recently, I think Bobby Lashley leaping and crashing through the steel cage to get at Umaga was an oh my god moment.
Yeah, that was off the chain for sure. Must be proud to see today's ECW dishing out the memorable moments also.
This capacity crowd has been on its feet the entire show.
They know they're going to see a great night of competition, and they don't want to miss a thing.
You gotta be careful when you're going up there.
Hey, you ever thought about becoming a wrestler, or what they call in this company, an in-ring competitor?
Considering the fact that I'm afraid of my wife, I haven't really thought about it that much.
I don't know, man. It'd be tough to catch in that ring. Kind of like a greased-up shaved cat with mayonnaise on its face.
What a night of action, and I have a feeling the best is still yet to come.
I'm digging it too. And you know what? What would make this thing much better is if you maybe just kind of like pipe down a little bit so I can pay more attention to this great match.
We're here to provide commentary. Talking's kind of our job.
Then maybe I'll have to break out my mute button. Also, known as my fist.
I don't know who's more excited. Me, the fans, or the superstars themselves.
I'm gonna have to go out on a limb here and say I'm the most excited. You got a problem with that?
I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree with what they're saying.
Me too. And I, for one, do agree with what they're saying. What kind of preparation goes into a match like this?
What? Besides the endless workouts, travel, and mental anguish, these athletes...
Whoa, that's not cool. Stealing your opponent's finisher like that.
In your experience, what was most often the deciding factor in a match?
Well, to me, it's whether or not the ref's hand slapped them.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off? What do you like? Look at this. You don't often see a superstar's signature move used against them like this.
This kind of seems like a good time for a snack. Hey, you know what? Why don't you make yourself useful? Go get me a hot dog. You know what? You're not going to last very long in this company with that horrible attitude. What happened to the bright-eyed, bushy-tailed go-getter I used to know?
He went and got himself a spine, thank you very much.
I got my favorite in this match, but something tells me I could be swayed.
Really?
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I admire his drive, but his methods are questionable, to say the least. You have to remember, even when the action slows down in the ring, there's a battle going on inside these competitors' heads.
What are you, a mind reader now? How do you know that?
Look at them. There's a definite test of wills going on as we speak.
You're full of it. They look like they're having a little indigestion to me.
These superstars are each just scrambling for an edge in this match.
Momentum is the key, man. Get it? You're in control. Then it's your match to lose.
What do you think having 3 separate brands does to the superstars?
It amps up the competitive spirit big time. Not only do you want to be the best in your brand, but you want your brand to be the best of the 3.
What does that do to the chemistry in the locker room, being united but divided?
A locker room is just about the most dysfunctional place you can ever imagine. And in sports entertainment, it's even crazier.
This has been a roller coaster of a night, hasn't it?
Yeah, except for the fact that you haven't gotten motion sickness.
Each competitor is like a coiled snake in this match, waiting for an opportunity to strike.
It's not always who bites first that wins, though. It's usually the one whose fangs have the most poison.
That's a tough call in a match like this, as both of them are formidable competitors.
What do you know? You don't even have fangs. You could barely bite butter with those choppers.
The crowd is getting restless. I think they know they're going to see something special in a moment.
Like what? Are you finally going to shut up for a few seconds so we can enjoy the match in peace?
Here is your winner, McCool.